In my last video, I told you about Eurodance as well of as well the explanation of Eurovision Song Contest. Well, I'm going to explain everything of the fact. So I'm taking a step back from Eurodance of this explanation to tell you about Eurovision Song Contest. The meta facility for that. My apology. I already covered the last time of explaining about Eurovision Song Contest. So time for me to judge of of the music video and everything else to be waiting for. So before I go down to business for that, first things first, we're gonna start with the first semifinal, which is gonna be 18 videos for this. 16 performers will take part, minus the big five, which two are the big five, and the reigning country from last year won't ever gonna take part since they got big generous offers from the European Union. So am I going to rate this? Would you see it might be soon enough to be qualified or not qualify for that? Iceland is first. Music video is funny, more like a explore the moment part. Thinking it'd be qualifying or not. Well, it won't gonna qualify that. Second is Poland. As you know, this is the national final performance, not music video. Our performance is out of this world, and you recognize it. Thinking might be qualifying or not qualifying. I see the comment boards on social media knowing that the second spot is a death trap between the country, between both countries, knowing that female singers end up in a death trap of the second spot, both first and second semifinals. which I'm going to get to that later on. But her performance is a top notch for this. I'm going to give this a qualifying round. Slovenia, more like a cap, tear jerking music video. It's a touching but a good tribute for that. For tribute song for this, but not qualifying might not be the answer. Estonia, singing about the cap, coffee, caffeine, singing espresso, more like a funny music video. Yes, it might be qualifying or not to be qualified. I think it could be qualified because it might be a drink up of a competition. Spain got an automatic qualify, so is a precise well to do. Ukraine, great move, great movement, even the song. How about peace for this? Apparently, I only see the peak of this music video. Only singing Ukrainian, but the English performance, the English song is a performance one. So it'll be a qualifying. I want to see Ukraine to be in the finals. Still with, I just want to see Ukraine in the finals. I'm sorry. With the non-qualifying streak that everybody need to know of because of that war from 2022. Sweden, love it, love it. Is a comedy, like a comedy song, like a comedy song for this. The one I made on Spotify, here on YouTube, a million hits or something, but I think qualifying will do for this. Portugal, on the performance for national final was okay for this, but the waiting for the semifinals for the performance, not too much for this. Not it'll be not qualifying for that. Norway, yeah, might be a good one, but the costume, just like Armenia, that'd be a nice story for this, but her costume change was effective for this, but I'll tell you about that later. Norway might get qualified for this. They really do. Belgium may be okay for this for qualifying because last year it didn't qualify. I hope this year it's going to qualify. But finger crossed. Let's not go through Italy for this. They're already advanced qualifying, so it's a it's a great song for this, but music video is another story. Azerbaijan, it'll be between it's a good music video. More like a dystopia future for this. I apologize for this. I see that it fell qualifying rounds in 2023 as well as 2024 last year. I hope that Azerbaijan might going to break through of this performance, but I'm very mixed between qualifying or non-qualifying. Either way, I had to say qualifying for that. San Marino today, this year of the year, that San Marino might going to make it to the finals for that with a techno theme of this party anthem. I know that San Marino make it in 2021 for that, but fail failing to qualify 3 years in a row is a bad omen. I'm thinking that San Marino might gonna make it through with a qualifying spot. I'm hoping that they're gonna break the slump curse for that. Albania might a great of a catching tune for that. But either way, qualifying will be in the running for that. Hoping this year will do better than last year of failing to qualify for that. But either way, I don't think Albania going to get through it. Netherlands is a good one, but good music video for this. I hope that they're gonna recover since last year's disqualification caused a nightmare for this. But I hope Netherlands will bounce back with a qualifying spot. Croatia, I ain't seen the music video for this, but it is not going to be qualified for that for the finals. Never gonna happen. Anyway, your way around, you're very suitable for that. I'm not gonna go overboard with Switzerland for this, since they are the host country with last year's winner. Thanks, Nemo. Taking all the glory for this, but this year, thinking it might be a banger for this, but as you know, the host nation cannot join the semifinals for this. Sorry about that. Note, automatic qualify for that. And finally, Cyprus. I'm not gonna qualify. I haven't seen the music video for this, but it's gonna be a kept hush secret for now. So I think it'll be qualified for this. So it might be kept secret for this. I'm not gonna repeat that again, ever again. Let's get down to the second semifinal, which I'm going to tell you all about this. Shall we? Australia, let me think, more like a the song is so X-rated. X-rated lyrics for this, but not too much for this. I might not stick it to qualifying. Hmm, I'm not. I rather not be saying this though. Not sticking to qualifying. Not stick to qualifying as well. This is Montenegro after 2 years absence. After my apologies, Montenegro back after 2 years hiatus. The performance is okay for this. Knowing that the second spot is Death Trap, just like Poland. So is a no qualifying round for this. Get away for this is gonna be a survival of a spot that Ireland last year they got out of this non-qualifying slump and made it to the final, which landed in a placement of like forgot this, but I'll get back to you. Get back to you eventually. Helping second time might be a charm. So qualifying might do for Ireland. Latvia is next. Yeah. This video is okay with this. Latvia has made it to the final last year. I hope that they might might do it again instead of getting slumped all over again. I think qualifying might be doing good. For now at least. Armenia is next. I hope a costume change for this. Then not for that, which I told you earlier. Thinking qualifying might be too good for that. Austria, yeah. Well, like a opera theme music video. And qualifying might be too good for this. So, the UK, automatic qualifying. Good song. It'll be a different performance. Come to the finals. Greece, yeah. Music, music video is okay with this. Qualifying, it depends on this, but we'll see a performance for that. Mania, even the band might could be great. Actually, now this is a national final performance. It turns out for this, but qualifying, it depends on that. For now, Malta next, yeah, it'll be a qualifying one. Good music video, lyrics, as well the title. The title and music change, but it'll be qualifying. As a matter of fact, it will be. Georgia is next. Even the song of peace, no war. But I'm not going to give the lowdown of this artist. No, I cannot defend it on this, which is me. But I'm not qualifying. isn't it? Not qualifying might be the answer for this. France, already been already been qualified. Well, as you know, it's a rugby match and the music video during the rugby match. Yeah, that one. Is a is a cool is a cool video for this, but Denmark, gotta love this performance for that. Thinking Denmark might going to break out of this non-qualifying slump. Maybe or maybe not. For now, it could be a qualifying for that. Actually, yeah. Great new music video, cool dance moves. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a qualifying for the finals. Luxembourg, national final. Have you seen the performance on national final? Yes. With a remake song back in the 60s, so it might be a qualifying one. Not to break the qualifying streak at all. My apologies for that. Thinking qualifying would do good for that. Just in case, I don't mind getting more trouble for this, so I apologize for this by mistake. Israel, great song. Not gonna be singing Hebrew or French for that, so I'm not gonna hate that music video for this. So even everybody might going to spread the word for this. So qualifying might do or not for that. But it can qualify it. I'll let Germany slide for this since they already qualified. So performance might be okay for this. Come to final. Yeah. I'm gonna be changing format of the performance. Yeah. It might be qualifying for that. Finally, Finland. Maybe an edgy song for this. I've seen the performance in the actual final. I think I'll qualify for that. Either way, it will do. So that's it for now. So, which of these artists you want to see to qualify or not qualifying? As you know, I already did my opinion take. So, what about you? What do you think? Which these artists or musicians might be qualified or not to be qualified? So, let me know. And speaking of, I see a good positive comments. A video I seen of negativity comments. So in the next video, I'm going to explain everything on social media about the comments of negativity and positive.